Our top focus in this broadcast remains the Omicron variant that now affects all of us. A new study on the variant has now suggested that there are reduced risk of hospitalization and severe disease in people infected with the Omicron strain as when compared to the people who were infected earlier with the Delta variant. The South African research, which is yet to be peer-reviewed, has raised some crucial questions as well as hopes, especially among the upcoming festive period. And our next report brings you all the details. Take a look.
A South African study offered some pre-holidays hope about the severity of Omicron Wednesday. The study by the National Institute for Communicable Diseases and major universities, which has not been peer-reviewed, compared South African Omicron data from October and November with data about Delta between April and November. The authors found that the risk of hospital admission was roughly 80% lower for those with Omicron, and that for those in hospital the risk of severe disease was roughly 30% lower. One of the authors, Professor Cheryl Cohen, said, quote, "In South Africa, this is the epidemiology. Omicron is behaving in a way that is less severe." Still, the authors cautioned against jumping to conclusions. A study by Imperial College London released last week found no sign that Omicron was milder. Meantime, COVID cases appear to have peaked in South Africa's Gauteng province, one of the first places in the world where the variant surfaced. The NICD said that there had been a levelling off in 3 other provinces as well, though cases were still increasing elsewhere. It also cautioned that some of the lower case numbers could be due to lower levels of testing during the holiday period. While hospitalisation rates in the country have risen, they have so far remained far below the levels seen during previous waves of the pandemic.
Amid the latest study on the Omicron variant, reports now suggest that South Africa has overcome its 4th wave of the pandemic. While the Omicron variant posed a sharp rise in cases, the wave is presumably shorter than the previous ones. And our correspondent, Callan Ongmu, sends you more details coming in from Johannesburg. Take a look.
Just 2 days ahead of Christmas, the number of casualties and hospitalizations due to COVID-19 in South Africa have increased sharply. The National Institute of Communicable Diseases reported 21,099 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours, which represents a 30.6% positivity rate. There were 99 new COVID-19 deaths. There has been an increase of 593 hospital admissions in the past 24 hours. Most of the new cases are from KwaZulu-Natal, followed by Western Cape and Gauteng province. Meanwhile, data analysts in the country are suggesting that nationally South Africa has passed its Omicron-driven 4th wave. A steeper wave, but significantly shorter as compared with the previous waves. This is Callan Ongmu from Limpopo, South Africa, for WION World is One.
WION World is One is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.